Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. I'm Emily.
And I am Lisa. It is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026.
Tuesday, the quiet one.
Right? Monday is always so loud. Tuesday feels calmer, and I kind of like that.
I kind of respect that. By the way, I started a brand new notebook this morning.
Oh, a fresh notebook. Best feeling in the world.
Genuinely. But the first page is scary. I stared at it for like 5 minutes before writing anything.
Classic. I always write something tiny in the corner first, just to break the spell.
That is smart. What about you? Anything new at your desk?
I swapped my light bulb to a warmer color last night. My whole room feels softer now.
Oh, warm light is a game changer. I want to try that too.
Highly recommend. Okay, what are we getting into today?
3 stories that are genuinely pretty wild. First, an 18-year-old sprinter from Australia just ran a 200 meters faster than Usain Bolt did at the same age. Wait, he beat teenage Bolt already? Yes. Then, scientists found a brand new kind of tarantula with, honestly, the weirdest record ever.
Oh no, I am already scared and curious.
And finally, Harry and Meghan made a really touching visit in Sydney this past weekend. Speed, spiders, and heart. That's quite a mix. And if you're new here, welcome. Every morning we turn real news into a natural English chat. 10 minutes, perfect with your coffee.
Hit subscribe and join us every day. We love having you.
Today's keyword is wild.
Oh, that fits all 3 today.
Okay, let us start with story 1. An 18-year-old from Australia named Gout Gout just broke the under-20 world record in the 200 meters.
Gout Gout! That name is already a vibe.
Right? He ran 19.67 seconds at the Australian Championships in Sydney on April 12th.
And why is that a huge deal in real numbers?
The old U20 record was 19.69 seconds, held by an American sprinter since 2022. Gout just broke it.
0.02 of a second. That is basically a heartbeat.
And here's the wild part. Usain Bolt, before he turned 20, his best was 19.88. Wait, so at the same age, Gout is actually faster than Bolt was? Yes, right now he's faster than teenage Bolt.
Okay, I just got chills. That is a sentence I did not expect to hear today.
And get this, his time would have placed 3rd at the 2025 World Championships and 5th at the 2024 Olympics. So this is not just fast for a kid, this is world medal fast. Exactly. And there's a really cool little detail. Right before the final, he wrote in his notebook, I will run 19.75. And then he went faster than the number he wrote? He ran 19.67. He beat his own prediction by almost 1/10 of a second. Okay, that's wild. Writing down a goal and then overshooting it in front of a whole stadium. The tailwind was 1.7 meters per second, which is within the legal limit. So once World Athletics ratifies the time, it counts as the official record.
What does ratify mean exactly?
Basically, the Global Track Federation has to officially approve it. More of a formality, but it takes a little time.
Got it. So it's unofficial official for now.
Pretty much. And honestly, I love the quiet confidence of writing your goal in a notebook.
That's the kind of wild I can really get behind.
Right? It's one thing to dream about a number. It's another to write it down and then go faster. I might try that with my little goals this week. Way lower stakes, obviously. Same. Drink more water at 19.67 seconds. Honestly, whatever works. And I love that he's only 18. His career is basically just starting. Exactly. If this is teenage Gout, imagine him at 22 or 25. My brain cannot compute that. It's going to be a wild decade for sprinting. Okay, next story. Scientists just described a brand new genus of tarantula called Satyrex. Satyrex? That name is doing a lot of work already. It mixes satyr, the half-human, half-beast figure from Greek mythology, with rex, Latin for king. So, king of the satyrs? That is a dramatic title for a spider. Well, they earned it. The males have the longest mating organs, called palps, of any tarantula ever recorded. Oh my gosh! How long are we talking here? About 5 centimeters. That's nearly 4 times the front section of the spider's body. 4 times the body? That does not sound practical at all. And those palps are almost as long as the spider's longest legs. So basically the palps are legs now? I am amazed and horrified at the same time. Same, honestly. They found 5 species in this new genus, all living around the Arabian Peninsula and the Horn of Africa. Beautiful deserts, terrifying spiders. Got it. And one species, Satyrex ferox, has a surprise. When it feels threatened, it lifts its front legs and makes a loud hissing sound. Wait, it hisses? Spiders hiss now? Yes, it rubs specialized hairs on the front legs against each other to make the noise. Okay, that is wild. A tiny, hairy cricket that can also bite you. Pretty much. And here's the part that got me. That hiss isn't random. It's a warning aimed at bigger predators. Wait, so the spire is trying to scare off something bigger than itself? Exactly. If a snake or a lizard comes close, the hiss basically says, back off, you don't want this. Oh, so it's not attacking me, it's warning the snake. That actually changes how I feel about it. Right? It's this tiny thing in the desert, and it still stands its ground. Spiders in my head have always been silent movie villains. Now they have sound effects, too. I know. I don't think I can unhear that. Honestly, though, nature keeps outdoing itself. Every month, some new creature shows up that feels made up. Same. And there's something kind of comforting about that. Like, we still haven't figured everything out. Yeah, a little mystery left in the world. Tiny body, huge energy. That's Satyrex ferox in one line. That's honestly inspiring if you take the spider part out of it. Last story. Harry and Meghan visited the Bondi Surf Bathers Life Saving Club in Sydney last Friday. Bondi Beach is iconic.
Why were they there specifically?
They were there to meet survivors and first responders from a recent tragedy in the Bondi area.
Oh, that gets heavy fast.
It does. They thanked paramedics, police, and volunteer surf lifesavers. They took photos with people, walked along the beach, and really just listened.
That is the part I always respect. Just showing up and being present.
Exactly. And then the afternoon shifted completely. They went sailing on Sydney Harbour with veterans from Invictus, Australia.
Oh, Invictus. That is the sports event Harry started, right? For injured veterans?
Yes, it's an international competition for service members recovering from injuries, and the Australian chapter sails every year.
That tracks. A heavy morning, then a healing kind of afternoon. That is such a Harry move.
Right? And there's such a sweet detail from the sailing day. One of the veterans gave them custom flip-flops.
Flip-flops? What did they say?
One pair said, "G'day, Megs." The other said, "G'day, Hazza." Hazza? That is the most Australian nickname ever. Right? It's so warm and so casual. I love it. Did Meghan wear anything cute? I feel like that's half the story. She wore a marine blue striped shirt with off-white sailor jeans. Very coastal, very easy.
Classic. That's the kind of outfit that looks effortless and probably isn't.
Right? Coastal casual is a whole category. Easy to admire, hard to pull off.
Agreed. There's a reason it shows up in every Sydney photo ever.
Exactly. It was honestly a pretty emotionally wild day. Heavy in the morning, bright in the afternoon.
That's actually what community looks like. The hard parts and the light parts on the same day.
And there's something about a royal visit that's not really about royalty at all.
Yeah, it's about the people they meet, the survivors, the paramedics, the volunteers at the club.
Exactly. The news often focuses on the couple, but the real story is the room around them.
I love that framing. Puts it back where it belongs.
And the shift from morning to afternoon is really something, too. It sounds jarring on paper, but that's how real days actually go.
True. Healing isn't linear. It shows up between the hard stuff.
All right, 3 very different kinds of wild today.
Yeah, a teenager faster than teenage Bolt, a hissing spider with unreal anatomy, and a royal visit full of real feelings.
Wild is such a good word because it bends. It can mean shocking, but it can also mean intense or unforgettable.
Right. It is like the English version of wow, but with extra layers.
And we have a question for our listeners today.
Ooh, give it to us.
Which of these 3 stories felt the most wild to you? A, the 18-year-old breaking the record, B, the new tarantula, or C, the Bondi visit?
Honestly, I keep coming back to Gout writing his time in a notebook.
Same. There is something almost magical about writing a number down and then beating it.
For me, the hissing spider is going to live in my head for days. I did not sign up for that visual.
The image is pretty permanent now, I'm sorry.
No, I blame nature. Nature did this to me.
Fair. And the Bondi visit was the one that really stayed with me emotionally.
Let us know your pick in the comments. A, B, or C. Any language is welcome.
And please tell us where you're listening from. We love reading those.
We do. It makes the channel feel like a morning room with friends all over the world.
If today's chat made your Tuesday a little brighter, please hit the like button and subscribe.
We post a fresh one every single morning. 10 minutes, real English, real stories.
And if you're shadowing with us, thank you. Seriously, it means a lot when we see you coming back.
Before we go, today's keyword one more time.
Wild. It can mean crazy, intense, or just really unexpected.
Try using it today. Like, that coffee was wild. Totally natural.
Very on brand. Okay, that's it for today.
Have a soft, curious Tuesday, everyone. Thank you for spending 10 minutes with us. See you tomorrow.